For me, I was trading on and off for the last couple of years, more actively the last 12 months, and possibly a bit more actively with the whole lockdown and COVID situation, simply because I had more time available to myself. And then for most of the time, I was, putting in positions, always trying to see where it would take me, but never really knew what I was doing. And it kind of felt more like gambling rather than doing something that I actually had, evidence of the reasoning why I was opening and closing positions. There's many get-rich schemes and many programs with monthly subscriptions that, they're not really backed by professional traders. They're actually, online programs that anybody can actually download, but you don't really have a mentorship or someone to be overseeing you on a weekly basis. So that for me was a very important factor in deciding to go with LTI, because I didn't meet Andy back in 2014. We did, I could put a face to what actually was being offered on the program. I think the kind of personalized treatment and initial interviews with phone calls and being able to actually speak to someone that's going to hold my hand throughout the course was really, really important for me. So coming from a business background and being director for 2 different businesses, I think trading offers a lot more better return with less headache than most businesses, starting from the outlay of money that you require to open a business and the time that you have to wait before the business becomes profitable. Trading would give you returns, provided you have a proven strategy, even from month one. Added to the benefit that the markets are extremely liquid and there will always be possibilities for everyone to be making money and profiting from it. And then you don't require any staff or any members of staff to help you develop the business. The business is just yourself, and you make the return that you think is possible given the strategy that you develop. So over the last 8 weeks, my return's been pretty consistent. I've managed to pull double my account and then another 50% on top. The reality now is that every time I open a position, then I have the evidence that the trade is definitely got the highest chance of probability in going into profit, given the strategy that I'm being taught within the program. Obviously getting always the correct confluences with indicators and following and drawing the correct channel lines and trend lines now give me the confidence that I want to achieve in terms of knowing when to take the trades and when not to take the trades. And hopefully going forward, I will maximize the chances and the percentage of winning trades rather than losing trades. And then in the course of the last couple of months, I've been doing returns of 25% a week. So I've managed to get now a balance of close to 25,000. My account was only opened at the middle of October. So yeah, in terms of what I think is achievable, personally, I think it's more than 10% a month for me, and that's hopefully what I'm going to aim for. I think before I would aim to think in terms of every time I opened a position, I was aiming to get anywhere between 100 and 200 pounds. Despite of the number of pips that I was looking at, I would never know when to open a trade, when to close a trade, or how long to hold a trade for. Now I'm starting to gathering more where my levels should be, refine entry points much more in order to maximize the amount of pips I get. I think my ultimate goal would be to have a big part of my income be trading income, and consistently and sustainably be able to have a bit more freedom in terms of how I work and where I work from. Yeah, certainly. It makes me feel really excited to know that at the end of the course, I'm able to pass an assessment in order for Andy to vet my strategy that we developed together throughout the 3-4 months that we worked together. And being able to access a trading account that's funded by LTI gives me, endless possibilities in starting my trading journey off with a decent level of capital. I think that's a great feeling, and knowing that the money that you've invested can certainly be returned, straight after the course is completed, which essentially is a skill that you have for life. And without even leaving the program, you're able to get that return. I think it's one of the most honest and transparent programs out there. I think anyone that's interested in trading and is passionate about trading should definitely contemplate and take into consideration LTI, simply because there is a track record of success. There is a track record of traders showing people how to become traders. And certainly anyone that wants to trade needs a mentor. So I would not think about it twice. You do need to get yourself education before you can trade a large live account. Reality is, if you want to become a profitable trader in the long term, you do need to get yourself a mentor. I think more than the more than the theory aspects of trading is a repetition of many different market scenarios that you need to interpret in a way that will work in your advantage to try and make a profit. So that only comes with a lot of training and experience and discipline that all together need to be applied and implemented in your head and in your brain to create a strategy that will produce those results you're looking for. And unfortunately, I think I'm a clear example of that over the last few years. Only looking at free material and YouTube videos is not enough to kind of put your mindset in the right direction to achieve those goals.